Okay. Hello guys, good day I guess. I don't know what time this video would be uploaded, so I guess good day everyone. Back again with your retired villain, TCG player and grinding game enthusiast, Raven Reinhardt here. Nice to meet you all and welcome back to old viewers. And we are back with Raven's Digimon card game corner, welcoming the BT14 Blast Ace, the newest booster of Digimon card game. I should have made this video a week earlier, but things happened. Yeah, crazy things happened, so I didn't get to make the videos that early. I was supposed to make a video about discussing and reviewing every single SR cards and secret cards that comes out in the set, and you know, like predicting will they be good, will they be expensive, and all that shit. But since I was a bit too late and the UUT price, Big Web, Kamata, everything is already up, yeah, we kind of missed one step, but hey, we're still gonna review and discuss everything. So, since UUT have updated their BT14 stock, let's start by looking at the price, the single prices of the SR and the secret rarities. And here we have WarGreymon and Agumon. It's quite what do you say, an expected price. We all expected WarGreymon to be in 5k and Engemon to be almost half of him, simply because WarGreymon is just the mascot, the Charizard of Digimon. So, you know, mascot tax. It's always expensive. Same like Omegamon, there will always be mascot tax. And on top of that, WarGreymon is generally a better card than Engemon is, and I'll get to that in the video. And the parallel secret, still expected, about double the price of each, but yeah, WarGreymon having above 10k is something we kind of expected, but we did not expect it would reach like 12k. But hey, it's the secret, nothing new. And now the disaster. Let's just skip the parallel first. The disaster that is the SR cards. Bro, stop it. I woke up seeing Agumon in 980, Lugomon in 780, and Fenrir in 780. I left the website for half a day and I come back to every single one of them almost doubling in price. We have Agumon in 1,400, we have Lugomon in equal price, and Fenrir just coming near it. I don't know, man. It's frustrating to see all these prices. We even have a goddamn Patamon at 980 and the Brigade stuff is only 6 to 500. It's a disaster. And we can also look at the parallel. Mascot 7k, Mascot 5k, usual no love for Gomon line under 2k. I don't know why Patamon is 6k. Usual 3.5, 3.5, 4k because Lilimon's a girl. Usual waifu tax. Brigades on 5k, 6k, and of course Lugomon on 6k and 8k. And we have the super special rarity, the hidden WarGreymon and Melgarumon Ace, both on 19k and 17k. You know what's surprising about the prices of the parallel singles? It's the prices of the parallel tamers. Taichi on 5k is expected. Joe, I expected him to be something around 780, but 1280 is nice. So, TK on 4k, same with Mimi. I don't know, I expected Mimi to be more expensive since Mimi is a searcher and also a memory plus in a green deck. I expected her to be more expensive. What I do not expect is both Satsuki and AG just 8k and above. And I think this is the first time a full art male tamer card actually hits more expensive than their female counterpart. Like, man, AG is 1k more expensive. I'm so goddamn done with all these prices, like, fuck this shit. But yeah, that's the first 5 minutes of the video of me just malding about all the prices. So let's just get to the real shit. We just get to the real shit right here and talk about the cards. Let me see, where are the goddamn cards? And here, and I am going to kick this out. And voila. Okay, we are going to start with Agumon. So as you can see in BT14, every single color have 2 SR, making it 12. So it's fair, not like the usual, oh no, green got no SR. No, everyone has SR now. So I kinda expected the price to be equal, but no. So what makes Agumon so expensive? So let's talk about it here. This Agumon doesn't care about color, it can evolve from any Koromon, and it has the effect at the start of your main phase if you have Taichi. This Digimon may evolve into Greymon without paying the cost. Free evolution is always a mistake. Free evolution is always a goddamn mistake. And they're giving it to red. The ESS is basically the promo Agumon that got reprinted in RB1, the plus 2k, so it's nothing new, but the top effect is actually something quite notable. I've tested this Agumon quite a few times and the free evolution is goddamn busted. So, as you can see on the screen, the top is just a translation of the card, and the bottom we have numbers and some plus and minus. It's like the pros and cons of the card in my personal opinion, and the numbers you can see on top of my head, it's a category list. Like if it's splashable or not, is it important, a good addition, or some shit. So Agumon, I deemed it a good addition in an existing deck, which is the Greymon deck in any color, I think, but not necessarily important, like as I said on the minus, it is not a searcher, so it competes quite a lot. It competes with a lot of Agumon in the deck, a lot of searchers. So yeah, it's a good addition, but not necessarily a must. So you don't really have to buy 4 of these, but if you have 4 of these, it would be really, really, really nice. And 5, potential rise in price. I expected it when I first thought it would have been a 500 yen card. And now it's already 1480. I think it will be like, what, 1780 by the time it hits Indonesia. I don't even know anymore. So the plus point with this card is it's a free evolution to level 4, especially in a color with minimum free evolution. And it's an additional DP as a level 3 ESS, which means you can start hitting security with your Greymon with an additional 2k. Like, you'll be smacking your opponent's security with a 7k Greymon if you combo it with the promo Greymon that also got reprinted in RB1, the one where it gets you security plus 1 if you have Agumon in your source. You're gonna be hitting security with like 7 to 8k and 2 check. And comboed with the new Taichi of the BT14, that's 9k, 12k, I don't know, it's a big number. Usual red shenanigans. So next, we have the other red SR, it's the Metal Greymon Ace. So we have 4 aces in this set, and actually not, I'm giving this one a 7. The effect could have been better. Very underwhelming, very, very, very underwhelming compared to the other aces in the set, and we'll get to them. So, aces have the gimmick of doing a blast evolution during your opponent's turn, and the level 5 aces have on play and on evolution ability, so you can just slam it down for 4 cost or just wait to evolve it for free during your opponent's turn as the Yu-Gi-Oh! Classical Hands Wrap. This guy only destroys one of your opponents with 6k DP or less. That's it. You just remove one body. You just remove one body without anything else, and it's capped at 6k DP. And with the overflow -3, nah man, this card is it's just meh in my opinion. I'm actually surprised it's more expensive than Gomon. So next, into the Gomon we go. Gomon, start of your main phase, trash one Digivolution card from under one of your opponent's Digimon, you choose, so you can skip that nasty X antibody. and this Digimon cannot be blocked for the turn. It is a buff, so if by any chance, not giving you ideas, but if any chance, after you use the start of main phase effect, you attack with Gomon and comboed with the Digi-Egg from BT14, which give you jamming, one-hit jamming, and then you go into XVmon from BT3 to unsuspend, you can hit again for jamming and still unblockable since it's buff. And it has the inherited effect, during your opponent's turn when this Digimon is deleted, you may play one Gomon from under this Digimon's Digivolution card without paying the cost. It's kind of rare for blue to actually have this anti-board wipe mechanism, and this is quite a nice thing to have. Like, you hit twice and then someone swept away your board, you still have a Gomon left, and it will be unblockable, although 1k DP, but you know, you can just climb it up again. And you can hit with it. It doesn't have any summoning sickness since it got played during your opponent's turn. So yeah, the plus point is a free security hit, unblockable buff carries over when evolved, strong ESS to prevent board wipe, and sadly the minus is it have no place in strict thematic deck like Agumon. Although I do give this guy a score of 2, which is splashable color lock. You can smack Gomon in any of your blue deck if you don't know what kind of blue level 3 you want to bring, but if it's a thematic deck then this boy got no place. So next we go to Zudomon Ace. Zudomon Ace Blast Digivolution, usual standard, on play on evolve. Trash 2 Digivolution card from under your opponent's Digimon. From the discussion between the communities and cross-checking some stuff, you can actually choose like one from the right, one from the left. I don't know, I still need to cross-check this again. And then return one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution card to the hand. This deck is most definitely going into a evolution strip deck, which means Zudomon for 4 cost or even free can remove almost every single being in the game. It can remove even a Quartzmon, even a Machinedramon if completely stripped. Now you guys see what I mean when I say Metal Greymon is utter crap and compares to at least this. You can remove Mega with this, and you can barely remove Ultimate with Metal Greymon. So yeah. The plus is a low cost removal, it's a hand trap, can fit as tech card in any blue deck actually work, although it does work best on strip deck. Overflow shenanigans, Ace, I always hate overflow. The score is 2, 3, and 5. Splashable color lock. Important for existing deck, which is the evolution strip deck, and also 5 potential rise in price. Currently it's at 580, I think. Well, let me check. Currently it's 320. 320 yen. I expect this boy to go up to at least 780, but who knows? Grab it while you can, I guess. Next we have the Patamon. Same gimmick as our rookie, start of main phase, look at your security stack. This Digimon may digivolve into a yellow Digimon vaccine, yellow vaccine Digimon, among them without paying the cost, then shuffle security stack. If digivolve with this effect, you may place one yellow card with the vaccine trait from your hand at the bottom of your security stack. So you know, you kinda cycle to the next Patamon and shit, and the ESS is your turn when card is added to your security stack, gain 1. This includes recovery. So yeah, I fought against this deck a few times, and so yeah, I'm gonna evolve for free now, and since my security got increased, I put a card in my security, so yeah, plus 5 memories. I was like, what the fuck, plus 5 memories, you what? And I was like, fuck this shit. But I don't know, for the score it's like 4 and 6. It's a good addition for existing deck. Like, I've seen this loaf of bread doing some actions in WarGreymon deck, like it goes up and evolves into a WarGreymon from the security and then playing another Marcus from the security, like what the fuck. But mainly it's a focus of a new deck, the new yellow vaccine deck. It just focuses on there. So it's a free evolution in vaccine deck, security peak, which is quite important in yellow decks, and yellow vaccines are only Digimon cards and none have good security effect as of now, so you just cycle to the next Patamon or you just go bust. I mean, you can't just like, oh, I'm gonna put this nasty option in my security. No, you can't do that. Or I'm gonna put this Digimon with security effect, if I remember correctly, there is not a single good security effect vaccine yellow Digimon. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not seeing this deck as the filthy kind of yet. It's still quite honest. And next we have Magna Engine Ace. It's basically the better version of BT1 Magna Engine. On play, on evolve, if you have 5 or fewer security, recover 1, then one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 1k for each card in your stack. So at the max you go minus 6k. Oh, it's the same 6k like Metal Greymon. Why do you like this better than Metal Greymon? Minus DP is much more superior. And secondly, you fucking recover with this shit. You recover out of the fucking blue with this shit. How is this not better than Metal Greymon? It's 2, splashable, color locked. You can splash. I think you can even splash it to any color if you're manly enough, but let's just keep it into yellow for now, okay? It's a hands wrap, recovery and minus DP. A lot of yellow cards gain memory from recovering or minus DP, effectively cutting this card's play cost. Let's cut to the chase. The Hikari Yagami yellow fixer from I don't know which BT. If your security increases, you can suspend it and +1 memory. If you have that fixer and you slam this shit on the board, that's like only 3 cost, and then proceed to evolve it into Black Seraphimon. Like, what the fuck? Actually, you can just slot it into any deck as a 4 cost recovery, why not? Overflow, fuck Overflow. In the non-yellow deck, it's a liability after being played, since if it dies, it taxes you with Overflow, so in the non-yellow deck, it's just gonna bust. But in yellow or black deck, after you recover with him, you can just slam it into Black Seraphimon, and if the Black Seraphimon dies, sure, you still get the Overflow, the -3, but you recover and you basically blast one body into nothingness. So, I don't know, think of it like you're playing an option in your opponent's turn. It's a good trade. Next we have Palma. Start of your main phase, one of your opponent's Digimon gains all turn. When this Digimon becomes suspended, lose 2 memory. A walking ice wall. Perfect. Just what we need. It's a good thing she doesn't give you free evolution. The inherited effect, this is what I really hate so much. When this Digimon would Digivolve, if you have a green tamer, reduce its cost by 1. In a green deck. We already have similar effect with Lilimon and Sunflowmon in the previous set. And now we have another one, effectively making it a double play set. Like, what the fuck? I've already fought enough green. I gave them 1 memory, and then they decided to do a goddamn acrobatic into 2 Quartzmon, or 1 Quartzmon and 2 Hydra. Like, what the fuck? Where's the fairness in that? I don't know, man. It's a memory tax debuff, it's a good shit. Powerful ESS in an already ever-cost efficient color. Sadly, it competes with non-searcher floodgates for slots in Bloomlord or Rosemon deck. Like, they have a lot of searcher, like Palma Searcher and Lilimon Searcher. In the non-searcher, we have floodgates like Pomamon. Why would you not bring Pomamon in the format where D-Brigade exists? I don't know, man. Where D-Brigade and Sons of Chaos Fenrir exist, why would you not bring a Pomamon in your green deck? But in any case, it's a 4. Good addition for existing deck. Not really mandatory, but it's a very good addition. And here we go, Lilimon Ace. Splashable, color lock. Why do I say so? Blast Evolve, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then you may return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon with 5k or less to the bottom of their deck. Sure, the removal is quite lower than Metal Greymon, it's only 5k and needs to be suspended. Very, very annoying. But look at one side. When your opponent attacks, the Digimon gets suspended. And when you evolve into Lilimon, you basically suspend another Digimon. And if the attacking Digimon is under 5k, you can just blast it into the bottom of the deck. So there's a possibility that you remove 2 threat with 1 blast evolve with Lilimon. Like the one getting bounced to the bottom of the deck and the one you stop from making an attack. I mean, you see where I'm going with this, right? It's a low cost removal, hand trap that removes and or disable up to 2 threats. Overflow, fuck Overflow. Overflow will always be a minus in my book. And it competes with quite a lot of things in Bloom Rose. The deck is most compatible with, like, the deck just goes suspending all of your opponent's shit. But it competes with a lot of level 5 like Ayataramon, Cherrymon, Lilimon with the free tamer and all. It competes with a lot of slots, so yeah, usual BT14 card issues, I guess. Next we have Commandramon, and this is a new deck. Not really a new deck. Like it's a steroid for an old deck. Why do I say like it's a steroid? On play, reveal top 5 cards from your deck. Add 1 card with Brigade or Digipolice trait from among them to your hand. Open 5, add 1, and then the rest at the top or bottom. Bro. The Agumon from EX4 strictly plays at top. Usually, everyone strictly plays at bottom, and this one you can choose. If it bricks, throw all 4 of them to the bottom. If it doesn't brick, place it on top, since you would need to check your top deck a lot to special summon a lot of your Brigade. And it has the inherited effect of all turns once per turn when the Digimon would leave the battle area. Other than by your effect, by deleting one of your other Digimon with Brigade, prevent it from leaving play. The protection we all waited for. The protection that is the strongest in the game, because it states leave the battle area. Even Chaos the Great cannot bypass this one. Only minus DP can. So yeah, the plus is it's a Searcher 5 that is also able to arrange your top deck, and it has a generic protection ESS for the main body, despite needing a trait to resolve. The generic protection, read at it again. When the Digimon would leave battle area, other remain affected by deleting one of your other with the Brigade. So the main body, the one with this ESS, does not necessarily need to be a Brigade. I mean, you can protect your Quartzmon or Omegamon whatsoever with this ESS, or even Machineramon if you're crazy enough. That's why I'm telling you guys this is quite busted. The minus is it's an SR rarity, raising the price of the deck quite much, as you need 4 of it in the deck. Usually, when we have new SR cards, we only have like 2-3 of them. 4 if it's a core boss card, but now you have this boy, you need 4 of him. And then the boy after this, you need 3 to 4 as well. And the next boy, I mean this boy, Brigade German, a new mega for the D Brigade. And when Digivolving, delete any number of your opponent's Digimon up to total play cost of 7. It's a distributable, which is powerful. Opponent's turn, all of your Digimon with D Brigade gain blocker. End of your turn, once per turn, reveal top 3 cards of your deck. You may play any number of cards with D Brigade or Digipolice trait up to a total play cost of 7 among them without paying the cost. Trash the rest. Play card. You can play Tamer, since the new Tamer have the Digipolice trait. And by total play cost of 7 means you can play up to 2 cards at the same time. Like you can play you can play like 4 to 4 and 3, 3 to 3. If you bring the 2 cost Commandramon, you can just play like 2, 2 and 3. Heck, it can play your level 5. The new level 5 has an on play and on Digivolve effect, and it has a play cost of 7, so you can play it from this card. Now you see what I mean when I said you need 3 to 4 of him. It's a cumulative cost-based removal, a notable ace killer also. Remember, ace cards have very low play cost, so you're in for a lot of cashbacks. Enable the deck to go wide control in addition to the old Rush or Die style. You can still play Rush or Die, but you gain an additional alternative playstyle. And the end of turn swarm compatible with any top deck arranger. The top deck arranger that I mean, one of them is the SR Commandramon. The -1 is one of the lose condition if you cannot end the game after quite some time. Yes, you deck out a lot with this deck, especially if you are greedy enough to play 2 Brigade German on your board, and do not recycle your trash at all with the Digi-Egg or the old Dark German. And the last color is the purple, the golden boy of the set, I guess, Lugumon. Start off your main phase by placing one Eiji Nagasumi from your hand or trash under Digimon as bottom Digivolution card, gain 1 memory. Inherited when your card with Dark Animal or SOC trait is played, gain 1 memory. When your card. So if you smack a Tamer, you still gain a memory. The plus, it's a free AG from trash or hand, plus 1 memory even. The ESS makes it possible to cheat out memory a lot. And the minus, the same as Commandramon, is an SR needs 4 in the deck so far. The deck has potential, but this is the first expansion introducing the deck, which means you need 4 of every shit. Yeah, and you see the UU page I pull up in the first 5 minutes? This shit cost you 1480. So to get a playset of this shit, that costs you almost one WarGreymon already. And 4 Fenrir too. Yeah, that's 2 WarGreymon just for the big boys. And speaking of Fenrir, hello Fenrir. When Digivolving, you may play 1 level 4 or lower card with Dark Animal and or SOC trait from your trash without paying the cost. If Eiji Nagasumi is in this Digimon Digivolution card, add 2 to the maximum number of the Digimon you play with this effect. So yes, you summon 3. You summon 3 if Eiji is in Fenrir's ESS. And when attacking once per turn by deleting one of your opponent's level 3 or lower Digimon, unsuspended Digimon. For each of your Digimon, add 1 to the maximum level. Let's say you have a solo board and then you evolve into Fenrir, you play 3. That's 4 Digimon on your side already. That's already level 7. That's why the second effect is just bogus. You kill everything with the second effect. Almost everything. And the third effect is actually quite interesting. Your turn, the condition to end turn becomes your opponent's having 3 or more memories. So as long as the memory is still 2 on your opponent's side, it's actually still your turn. It's quite fun actually. I scored at 6, focus of a new deck. It can do some nasty OTK in full combo. Board Swarm can do OTK, can do control, and yes, I assure you, you can do control with this deck. I fought a Fenrir who, out of thin air, spawns 4 blockers. And I'm like, where's my Dexmon? Where the fuck is my Dexmon? Yeah. And it's also a good removal. Sadly, it's the heart of the deck. If you don't draw this, the deck finds difficulty to play, not even win. The deck finds difficulty to play if you don't draw the card. It's even worse than Machine Room. And Fenrir wraps up all the SRs, and now we're going to the secret. We have WarGreymon. WarGreymon, I scored 4, a good addition for existing deck. They just outright put WarGreymon into a splashable staple for Greymons. It can digivolve from level 5 with Greymon in its name for 4 cost, ignoring any colors. While you have a Tamer with Taikamiya in its name and your opponent has a Digimon with 10k or more, your Agumon may digivolve into this card from your hand for a Digivolution cost of 4, ignoring its requirement. Yes, Warp Evolution. It can do Warp Evolution, and on Evolution, this thing gets Raid. It gets Raid and you can immediately attack with it. So you basically evolve into this. As long as the Agumon does not have any summoning sickness, you basically remove 1 tower. I mean, if the tower is unsuspended, you basically remove 1 tower. If it's suspended, you can just hit it. And when attacking, if you have a Tamer, this Digimon gets S attack plus 1 and piercing. Basically check 2. Usually you have 14k DP if you use the new Agumon or the old promo Agumon, but yeah. It's a surprise tower removal, and even if you evolve it normally from an evolution line from Greymon, you still have the on-evolve, raid, and smack. Still a good thing. So the price is quite justified, I guess. It's a surprise tower removal, disregards Agumon and Taichi color for the warp condition, disregards Greymon color for evolution. I'm not gonna say anything about this. This is something I'm cooking up in my kitchen right now. Can warp via red training if condition is fulfilled. Yes, because red training states, after you activate the delay, digivolve one of your Digimon into a red Digimon from your hand. If you do, reduce the cost by 2. And if the condition for WarGreymon's Warp Evolution is fulfilled, you can actually just smack WarGreymon into it. So yeah. And the minus means Warp means little to no good ESS on the WarGreymon itself, and a Greymon with secret rarity. Expect it to be pricey. Of course. 5k, what do you expect? And the last secret of the set is Engemon. It can evolve from Patamon for 2 cost uses, cost 3, when attacking by deleting this Digimon. By deleting this Digimon, activate one of the following effects. Place one of your opponent's virus Digimon to the bottom of their security stack, or minus 5k. That goes from like 0 to 100 real quick. A virus-specific Chaos Degrade into a measly minus 5k, at the cost of deleting the Angel. I don't know, man. On deletion effect, place this card at the bottom of your security stack, so it's basically a recovery. Then, if you have a tamer, you may hatch Digi-Egg in your breeding area, and the hatch Digi-Egg evolve into the Patamon SR, the SR Patamon, and next turn, Patamon goes up to the battle area, activate its effect, evolve into this Engemon again for free. Yeah, you see where the cycle goes? It has the inherited effect too. On deletion, place one yellow card with vaccine charge from your hand at the bottom of your security stack. I've talked about this, like, you have this Agumon into Holy Engemon Ace and then into Seraphimon Black. When Seraphimon Black dies, you activate this ESS first, recovering 1, and then activating Seraphimon. So you basically recover 2 before you blast something, which is quite powerful in my opinion. It's an antivirus Chaos Degrade, a removal with minimum ways to prevent. The only way you can prevent this kind of removal is if the Digimon have a prevention from leaving the battle area. And second is a fast recycle if TK is on board, and complementing the new Patamon effect. The minus, why are you secret? You can just be a regular SR and you decided to be a secret. Why can't we have other kinds of secret? I don't know. Ask Bandai for that. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Like, in my opinion, in my honest opinion, BT14 by far has the best lineup for SR. I'm not gonna comment on Secret, but it has the best lineup for SR because honestly, I don't see any of the SR being a miss. If you play the color, that card is very valuable for your color. So, I mean, usually people say like, oh, the SR is very zonk, very miss, very cheap. Honey, look at the UUT I just showed you at the start of the video. Everything is goddamn expensive, and everything is goddamn useful in their own ways. If you want to talk about useless SR, let's talk about Tactimon from BT5, an SR rarity, sees almost minimum use, minimum, not none, minimum use, and it has a very consistent price of 100 yen. That's what I call useless. BT14 so far have the best lineup of SR I've ever seen. The only thing I hate about BT14 is the SR is so good, it's so core, it's so staple, you need 4 of them in your deck. One of my fear about this set is actually not just the price, but the supply. Like, everyone's gonna buy 4. Eventually the supply is just... the supply is gone and the price would skyrocket. And people just cannot play the deck they want to play because they have no supply or they don't have the money to buy the inflated card prices. Like, fuck. But yeah, that's what I think about BT14. A very awesome lineup of SR. Some very good cards, some very new cards, very good too. Quite meta-defining, I would say. But who knows? Let's see what happens in the next 1 week, 1 month. We're gonna have some Evolution Cups, so let's see what top there. But yeah. After this video, I'm gonna do similar videos, but for the promos of the BT14, there are 6 cards. all of them are very powerful, very notable, and I'm gonna talk about them as well. So let me know what you guys think about BT14, and if anything, all of these are just my opinion from my analysis and from my tests. So if you guys have different opinion, you guys are really welcome to discuss it with me. YouTube, comment, Discord, Twitter, I don't give a fuck. Let's talk, let's discuss. And once we get it, let's just share the knowledge. Because I want everyone to be good in this game. I want everyone to have a fair knowledge of the game. So yeah, that closes today's video. Raven Reinhardt signing out, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.